Good morning, you guys. Technically, it's still morning for another 30 minutes. Sorry, I had to rip a fingernail off. Anyway, sorry about that. So, today is Wednesday, which means progress update video. There won't be any big shots, pictures of the Wizard of Oz blanket. Sorry, that's my lunch. I'm starving. There won't be any big shots of it, mainly because I really don't have any massive substance added to it to make it worth taking another big shot picture of it. So there is progress on it, but just not attached to it. Does that make any sense? I'm sure it will here in a minute. Anyway, ooh. Leave it to me. Just rip part of the cuticle and made my fingers start bleeding. And it's the same hand that the other cuticle's messed up on. Leave it to me. Anyway. So, we're going to start with the Wizard of Oz blanket. There are only 3 things right now, that I'm working on, for the moment. So I have some of the basic squares for the blanket done, for the Wizard of Oz blanket. You guys have seen enough of those that I really don't need to show you guys those. But I'm almost done with all the yellow squares that I need, and it'll be soon time to attach them. But this is one of the rectangles that goes into, if I get the picture so you can see it. This square here is going to be 2 rectangles. This is one of them. It's the white and blue with the yellow border, of course, because it's going into the yellow section. So that'll be one. This is the other one. It's the red, the green, and then the yellow. So that's 2 center sections. Also, this will be the size of the ones that are going around the border. The only difference on these from the border ones from this one is that, like, the border one will have one section that is white, white, yellow, or blue, blue, yellow, and same thing with that. Be solid on the inside, just the yellow border. But I've got those. Like I said, I did get a bunch of the yellows. Like, I don't have, like I did. There has been progress here. I did get this whole first row of yellow attached here. I've almost got enough, if I don't already, to actually attach the next row of yellow and these 2 here. So I'll probably actually be doing that attachment and this 2 center pieces attached here shortly. That just leaves all of those. And I've got some of these done, but not all of them yet. So that's where I'm at with this one. These are all my little note cards as to what I've got to do still, number-wise, which I've got to update again. So there's that. This one there's not much to update. I started this one this morning. So far, all it really is a point coming out. My daughter has been using my shawl and seems to like it. I'm probably actually fixing to frog this because the stitches are way too loose. I might do a few more to see if it tightens up or not. If not, I'm going to have to come up with something else. But this is using that homespun in pink that I found. It's actually called Cherry Blossom. So if these stitches don't tighten up, I'm going to be frogging this and have to come up with another plan. But I was trying to work on this after she left this morning because I didn't want to have to explain to her what I was doing. So I could see how it was going to work, because this is going to be another project that's going to take me a little time. The last update is I'm halfway through this skein of yarn. Trying to get a hold of it. It's getting a little awkward. But here's the blanket, the fuzzy one. This is the variegated. So I've got the blue, the green, the variegated one. When I finish this one, is going to be just a straight white in this fleece. And then we'll be moving on to the next set of textures. I'm really loving it. This is coming up really quick. It's doing really fast. I'm loving it. With this one, I don't know how many of you guys do this. Right now, I'm trying to find my yarn. See my yarn? Okay. this is my start point and my end points. I actually colored in the little arrow thing there. But as you can see, my yarn is coming off the end. The ones that are on here now, these stitches, the top row is the main one that I did the whole thing. I'm actually chasing it with another row. So basically I'm kind of working 2 rows simultaneously, I guess you could say. The main row I have actually stitched to here, and right now my yarn is right here, so I'll be chasing it. And I'll probably go to about here and then stop again and then do some more. I'm kind of doing 2 rows at once, as much as I guess you could call it. By chasing, I've got the stitch markers hanging off because the last 4 pegs on each end of the blanket, I'm actually purling all the 4 on every row. Let's see. Hang on a second, I'll show you. Like on this down here, I actually knitted and purled the edge, even though it is kind of curling a little bit. I'm okay with that. But I didn't want to just E-wrap the ends and risk it being too loose or anything like that, or curling massively. So I'm purling. So I know when I get down here to the dragonfly that's hanging, my stitch marker I made, when I get to this one, starting on the dragonfly, I purl to the little red point. For that row, I actually have, you guys, I don't know if I can push it through, I have a zebra bead stitch marker that I made hanging on the end peg. That's the peg that I'm done, that is the end of my blanket, because when if you look right there, when you're doing this, if you get really going and aren't paying attention, you won't notice it. But because that peg, that stitch marker string is pink, it's a bright pink, I notice it. So that's my last peg. That way I don't end up stitching this blanket together. And I know when I get to this, which is my other stitch marker, which is a butterfly, on the other end, I know that I need to purl the next 4 for that end. And so far it's giving me a nice little textured border on the edge, which is really cool. I like it. So there's that. I don't have the vase in here. I'm going to save that for next week's video to show it to you. You guys had seen the gold. It looked really pretty. When I painted on the aqua, I kind of found out that was the right color, right paint that I had. I thought I was wrong, but it's the right one. When I pulled the tape off, the painter's tape off, it should have left the paint on the jar, on the glass. It didn't. It started pulling it off. So I'm going to scratch off the little pieces to kind of straighten it up a little bit so I could do it. It just came off in one big sheet. So I did go get another thing of gold paint that I know is specified for glass. The other one said it should have worked too. I think the other one may have just been too old. Very possible. Had them for years. So I got a new thing of gold. This one's going on super light compared to the first one, so I'm having to do multiple coats to get it to the color I want. So it's going to take me a little while. I'm going to get another coat on it again here in a little bit. So I'll be doing that. Craft-wise, oh, I forgot to do it. Forgot to take a picture of our puzzle. Sorry. Darn. I don't want to have to run and go get it. Bring it back in here. I'll probably just put a picture of Google Plus, or I'll try to remember to slap it onto one of the videos, because I don't want to have to edit this one. It's just easier to get it straight up, because I've got so many to edit. If I try to say, oh, well, I'll add it to this one, that means I have to edit this one. It means I may not get it done. So I will add it to some other video at some point to show you guys, or once we figure out we're putting it on the wall, I'll take a picture of it in place so you guys can kind of see. Thinking it needs to come in the living room because we do have the big boat up on the mantle. I don't know. I might take down this welcome to our home picture and put it up above my husband's chair. And then the welcome to our home picture, I don't know where I'll put it. Maybe I'll slap it up on that wall under the shelf. I'm getting to where I don't care about that picture anyway. One of those cheap ones from Walmart. Anyway, but that's my progress. Hopefully by next week I'll have a lot more progress on the blanket. So we'll know something about the shawl. And I do have another project going, which is my mixer cover. I mean, I can show it to you guys, but there's no progress on it. I keep forgetting it's down here as I'm filling everything. This is the cover I'm making for the KitchenAid mixer. only to there. It's made out of cotton. There's no progress on it. I haven't done it. I got so many things I need to do. But that's okay, because starting my last enrollment appointment in Massillary is October 1st. So hopefully the videos coming after that week, progress-wise, hopefully you guys will start seeing some massive progress being done. So, but that is what it is. That's all I've got. I'm going to go have lunch, and then I'm going to get some more videos up for you guys. So I'll see y'all later.